Jarchem is expanding our natural butter and oil water dispersible technology. This technology creates natural butters and oils which are water dispersible without the use of surfactants or ethoxylation, and without the need for surfactants or ethoxylation when you make a dispersion in water. Our water dispersible butters are very easy to use. Simply heat to melt, usually 35 to 40 degrees C. Add water at also 35 to 40 degrees C with slow stirring to avoid air entrapment. Continue stirring until it's homogeneous and then turn off the heat, but continue slow stirring until cool. When it's cool, you can add such things as preservative, fragrance, colors, or anything else you would like to add to it, and fill. And that's it. You're done. It's now been about 15 minutes since we didn't have any heat anymore on the material, and it's been mixing slowly, as you see. The temperature now is around 30 degrees C. We're going to let it stir, continue stirring nice and slowly, just like it is now, without air entrapment, until it gets down to maybe 25 degrees. Okay, it's now been mixing about an hour and it's down to 25 degrees C. We're going to shut this off because it is basically done. This is now our CU WD 10, and it has the consistency where you can either fill it and use it as a cream or lotion, or what we have done is put it into a spray container, and you now have a sprayable shea butter dispersion. Another advantage of our WD technology is in the performance in creams and lotions. We did a panel test where we took a simple formula consisting of natural butter, in this case shea butter, a surfactant, and a preservative. We then made the exact same formula, taking out the shea butter and putting in our water dispersible shea butter at the exact same amount. We labeled the two products A and B and sent it out for a panel test. The panel was asked to evaluate each product on a daily basis, using one product one day, the next product the next day, on their hands. They were asked to rate the product for appearance in the jar, feel as they put it on, rub in, how it felt as it was going in, the skin feel 1 minute later, the skin feel 5 minutes later, and the skin feel an hour later. Because we asked them to evaluate how they looked in the jar. Which one do you prefer? Which would you, what would you give as a level between 1 and 5? 5 being the best, 1 being not so hot.
For A or B?
For both. Try for A first and then for B.
A, I would say a 3.
3. And B?
A 5.
Good. All right. How does it feel when applied? So, here's what we're going to do. This one is A. Put it on. Rub it in with your hands. And again, how does it feel when it's applying? Is it smooth? Is it bumpy? Is it what?
It's smooth and creamy.
Smooth and creamy. So what would you give it as a rating?
Like a 4.
Oh, okay, enough. Now, keep on rubbing it in, that one. Because we want to see how it feels as you're rubbing it in. How would you give the results on that?
It's still the same. Smooth and creamy. A
Give
4.
me a number, a 4.
4.
Alrighty. Good. Now, although we had people do this on a day, each day a different cream. We're going to be doing this for expediting it 2 different hands. Same person, however. Okay? Give it a number.
Like a 3.
3. Okay. Now go back to the other hand. It should be about a minute or so. And now, how does your hand feel? How does it feel as far as softness is concerned? Smooth, non-greasy, non-sticky?
It feels smooth.
What number would you give it?
Like a 3.
Okay. And now go to the other one.
This also feels smooth.
Okay.
I give this one a 4.
Okay. Now we're going to wait 5 minutes just to see what it's like. Okay, it's now been about 5 minutes since the application, and do the same thing. Let me know how that hand feels right now on a level of 1 to 5. Smoothness and not greasy and not tacky, and how do you like that?
5.
5, okay. Now do the other one.
A 3.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to come back in about an hour and get that number as well, but for right now, we're done. Okay, it's now been about an hour, and we're time for our final test. So if you would, see how your hands feel. Okay. And on a level of 1 to 5, how would you rate B?
5.
And A?
3.
Okay, why?
A still feels like there's some residue left, and B just feels naturally smoother.
Great, okay. Just to let you know, the tests formulas you had there, B is the sample which contains SB-WD. A is our JARPLEX SB-35. So A contains regular ordinary shea butter. B contains our water dispersible shea butter. Thank you for taking the test.
Thank you.